The Premier League fixtures were announced today. Reminder that talkSPORT are the place to be next season. We have over 500 live commentaries. The big news coming from today's announcement is the fact Arsenal have a horror start. Let's go to Chris. He's an Arsenal fan. All right, Chris?
Hello, boys. What's happening?
How are you, Chrissy? You all right?
Yeah, I ain't spoke to you lot for a while.
Well, you're normally crying into, cups of tea and, everything, but there ain't really been much to talk about for Arsenal, have you? Ain't done nothing.
That's why I ain't really called up. You haven't given me a subject for me to call up.
No, mate. We have now. Brutal start, mate.
Yeah, listen, it is a tough start, but you know what? Maybe it could be a blessing in disguise to get these teams out of the way early.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm angry that we haven't even made one signing yet. What are we doing? I'm seeing Man City sign Reindeer, they're signing Cherky, Nori, Liverpool could be getting Isak and Wirtz and all that. What are we doing? We brought in Berta. What's he doing? Is he a fraud? Like, well, seriously?
I agree, mate. What are you doing?
Exactly. And where's Supermendi, by the way? I thought that was a done deal. He ain't even been announced yet. So what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, look, as football fans...
I need my holiday, mate. I need my holiday badly.
But, Chris, the window's not been open long, man. The reason Man City had to do what they were doing, right, and Chelsea done it, is because the club woke up, right?
Liverpool?
Well, Liverpool's the exception to the rule here, but, who have they signed? They haven't signed anyone yet, have they? It's not been announced.
Who?
They signed Frimpong and they signed Kirkis, right?
Yeah.
And the other two haven't been announced.
Wirtz is done, though, yeah?
I think Kirkis is pretty much, isn't it?
Kirkis is done, yeah.
I wouldn't...
Wirtz is done.
No, but, Chris, as long as it's done by the end of the window, mate, I wouldn't panic just yet.
Yeah, I'm not going to panic.
You're panicking, Chris. I can hear it in your voice.
Well, I am. Well, yeah, technically I am. But if I see Havertz up front with Trossard on the left against Man United, I'm going to lose my what.
Good player, Havertz, mate.
I'm going to give you that
one. Yeah, you chill out as well. Yeah. You chill out.
I missed him when he done his hammy, mate.
No, Marino was probably better than him up front.
Yeah. No, if you get to that stage again, mate, you have every right to say what you feel then. But
they keep going on about this Gyökeres, Zesco, Gyökeres.
Yeah.
Just make your mind up. Just make your mind up and go get one of them.
Get both of them.
Do you think they should be panicking?
If they had any, you know what, they would.
It's a bit early to panic, isn't it, right now?
Yeah, I mean, listen, if the season starts and they ain't got no one up front again, then that's when you start going, hold on, what's going on?
What's the date today, right? Is it 17th?
It's the 18th.
18th today, right?
Yeah.
So if we get to the 18th of July, right?
Yeah.
So it's another month.
Yeah.
I think then you can start...
It's still not even a new season yet, come on.
Well, the season doesn't start until the 15th of August.
Like, 18th of June, when I was playing, the 18th of June, mate, my phone's off.
Yes, yeah.
I'm not thinking about football.
No. So once, we get halfway through July, and, before the season starts, then I'd have a little bit of a what's going on conversation.
Yeah.
Chris, you've gone way too early, matey.
Yeah, but I want them for pre-season as well, to, gel with the team.
No, I agree with that. You want to get your business done early, but sometimes it ain't that easy.
But there isn't been any whispers or nothing.
Well, there's been quite a lot of talk about Gyökeres.
You just mentioned it.
Yeah, Sesko.
But we haven't made one single bid. What are they waiting for?
Football fans are great.
No, but what are they waiting for? What, they're waiting for money to go in the bank or something?
I don't know, Chris, but you...
You know what I mean?
Chris can't help himself.
Yeah, I know.
You can't help yourself. You're going to just calm down a second ago.
Like I said, boys, I need this holiday.
Where are you going, Chris? Where are you going?
I'm going Cyprus.
You're going to go how long for?
2 weeks.
Lovely. Right. Get an airport pint?
No, you know what? I'm not a drinker, boys, I'll be honest. I don't really drink, no.
Tell you what, if Arsenal don't sign anyone, you might change.
Oh, yeah. Might get on the bells or something like that.
All right, Chrissy, listen, mate. Chris. See you later. Let's go to Dave. He's an Arsenal fan. Dave?
All right, Dave-o.
How are we, fellas?
All right, Dave. You all right?
Yeah, good as gold, mate. Good as gold. So, look, I just want to raise, and to be fair, you both raised the same points I'm going to raise at different points just before the break. Last season and the season before, right, statistically on paper, we are the only team that hasn't lost to what was the traditional top six in 2 full seasons. That's Man United, that's Tottenham, Chelsea, Liverpool and Man City. Right. Home and away, 20 games, we haven't lost one of them in 2 years.
Right.
In the Premier League. That makes up, 60% of that first 6 games for us. Leeds are beatable. Nottingham Forest we done twice last year, and we shared the points with Newcastle. That's been one of our bogey teams, Newcastle and Aston Villa. I've got no fear about those games. Our biggest downfall is going to be exactly what the last caller said. It's going to be our own transfers. If we come in and bolster our team, we get a decent striker, get a new left mid, get another centre mid and a centre back for cover, because one of them two get injured every single season, I'm not worried about those games at all. Yes, it's tough. It's absolutely a tough run. But it's done and out the way. It's done and out the way. We got the likes of Burnleys, we got the Evertons, we got the Sheffields coming up after that. Back end of the season, first thing I did, back end of the season, last 3 games, we've got West Ham, we've got Leeds, and we've got another indie game on paper. So I'll take that.
No, I agree with you. You know, the other teams will be looking at that, thinking exactly the same thing. God, we've got Arsenal.
Yeah.
That's what they'll be thinking.
I'd rather play Arsenal now at the start of the season. Once they get going, once they do sign a striker, they might not get a striker in.
Well,
do you know what I mean? And they're going to start the season with that negative atmosphere because they're going to be moaning the fans saying you ain't got nothing over the line.
Well, I think they probably
so it might be a really good time to plan.
They'll be entitled to have a little bit of a moan up.
Let's go to 100% garbage. He's phoned us up.
Oh, here he is.
All right, Mo.
All right, moaning. It's garbage. All right, garbage.
How are we, Candy?
I'm all right, mate. How are you?
I tell you what, Candy, it's looking brilliant, and brilliant.
Do you not phone up to congratulate Chelsea on the Conference League? No.
Listen, Candy, forget about Conference League.
I just wondered that's all.
You watching the Club World Cup, Mo? Man City, you want to check your knuckles? Want to say well done?
Who have Liverpool got?
Yeah, I've just seen Trent's defending, man. There's no Virgil next to him. That's why he looks terrible. He looked terrible tonight, Trent, man. Terrible.
He looked a bit tired.
He should. You know what? You know what it is. He'll be back. He'll be back in the Premier League playing for United in 18 months. You watch.
No, I don't think so.
Real Madrid will get rid of him. He's terrible, mate. Terrible.
He's definitely not terrible.
He is. Candy, listen. Let's talk about the mighty Reds attacking the market, Candy. Attacking the market, brother.
But I thought Liverpool don't spend money. They're one of these teams all moan about teams buying the league.
Yeah,
and you're
100%. Yeah, no, listen. Liverpool never spent money under Jurgen. But Jurgen's gone, brother. He's on his slot.
What do you mean didn't spend money under... Where did Van Dijk come from?
Candy, shut up. Candy, yeah, exactly. Shut up, Candy. Right, listen, yeah? The Isak deal is not a difficult deal. My sources are telling me that Liverpool are going to offer them the same what they did to Wales. They're going to offer Newcastle 100 million and plus add-ons. Newcastle will bite their hand off. And Isak's a Liverpool fan. He's coming to us, Candy. He wants to lead the Reds attack with flowing words behind him as the Reds marching on as the quad done by Christmas, Candy. Candy.
So what are your sources telling you, Mo?
Candy, shut up.
Is the quad on, is it? Is he going to do the quad this year, Mo?
100%. I mean, come on, Jimmy G. I mean, look, the team that Liverpool are building is phenomenal.
No, it looks like a good team. I'm not going to lie. Look,
can't deny it, mate.
You know, I like what you're doing.
The pace, the power, the strength. League's going to be... I mean, look, Arsenal fans are crying. The league will be finished by end of December. We'll be doing it like we did this year. They'll be all on the seaside.
He's so full of himself, isn't he?
He comes out some...
Listen, full of himself. Listen,
mate, come on, Mo.
Listen, Jimmy, how can you say anything to me when you've just sacked the only manager in 17 years has won you a trophy?
Because we're a big club, Mo. Big club. We just, it's not good enough.
What do you mean big club? That's not a sign of a big club.
Yeah, it is. Win something and sack him. That is. Not good enough.
Listen, you should have waited for the season 3 and said the season 3 is better.
Nah, mate, didn't want to see it, mate. Didn't fancy series 3, mate.
I'm disappointed. And he should have been there, man. He should have been there. He should have given a chance. This year was full of injuries. You know that. It's just terrible. And Candy. Candy. I mean, what's happening to your lot?
What do you mean?
What's going on?
What do you mean?
You're signing Man City's cast-offs again. Dilap. He's terrible, mate. The guy's terrible. Absolutely garbage. Raheem Sterling's better than him.
Candy. Mo,
shut up.
Mo. Yeah. Listen, you keep telling us about your sources and how much garbage you kind of come out with, all right? Make sure you keep phoning us.
Yeah.
Listen,
we need a good laugh.
I reported this end of the last season when it finished. That Liverpool are going to attack the market. Then I told you guys this.
You said that Trent was going to sign back in November.
Hold on. Last time I rang up, you took me academy. You made me the worst caller of the year. That was terrible, Candy. How can you do that to your friend? How can you do that to your friend, Candy?
Because you won it. You earned it. You earned it, Mo.
What do you mean I earned it? You think, listen.
You're the worst cop. Well, you are. You're going to win it again next season as well, probably.
No, listen, Candy. Listen. Anyway, Candy, who's your predictions for the Premier League this year, Candy?
Wait till the window's shut, Mo. Wait till the window's shut.
Listen, Mo, I've got to go, mate. I've got to go.
No, let me ask one question to Candy. Let me ask him a question.
Hurry up.
Candy, are you going to win the league this year, or are you not going to be there again this year?
Well, we finished fourth, so want to get closer to your mob, closer to Arsenal, closer to the City.
Let's see what happens.
That's what I want to do. All right,
Mo, see you later.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.